Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today I'll be talking about how you can make minimum of $10 per day trading the boom and crash markets. A lot of people has asked me how realistic this actually is, and today I'll be giving you confirmation and also tell you some major important things you have to put into consideration to make sure that this actually works for you, because this is something that's been working for me for the past. I can't really remember, but I know it has been working. I've been using this for, let me say, more than 6 months now, and it has been consistent. So that's why I said, let me just share this directly with you. Okay, first, if you want to take the boom and crash market, one thing you should focus on is, I know a lot of people feels like maybe they don't have the perfect strategy or they don't have the perfect market. But the fact is, I don't really think your problem majorly when it comes to trading is actually having the strategy. But it's all depends on how you're able to manage a single trade, because if you can't manage a particular trade properly, you might end up ruining the entire trade. Okay, let's say for example, if maybe you take a trade today and you're making maybe a loss of uh let me say $10 against $50. Uh $10, that means you lost $10 and you as in targets to make like $50. If you take that trade, let me say like 3 times in a row, and maybe even just one single of the trade happens to be in profit, that means you're making $50 and losing just $20. And at the long run, you're still making like $30 profit. And that's a good profit. And that's how most people end up in their career. Initially, what I was doing was when I placed my stop loss and my take profit, I really don't wait for it to get to my take profit, my stop loss, and then I ended up cutting short my trade. Not really because I wanted to cut it short, but because I feel, or now that I've seen some profit before it's reversed against me, let me save this profit. But that's where the major problem is. If you can relax yourself, if you set your trade, put your stop loss, your take profit, why don't you just relax yourself and let the market do what you want to do? If you hit your take profit, before you set a take profit, you should be able to tell yourself you can take that particular loss. So don't be full of anxiety, or don't be anxious of I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose. Just be relaxed. If you win, fine. If you lose, fine. That's the major one. If you can have that mindset, then you're good to go. It's not always about cutting the trade short, because that's where the major problem of traders are having problem. Always cutting their trade very short. So let's go straight into today's strategy. Okay, the strategy which I use and I've been working perfectly is what I call the FNG strategy. This is FNG strategy 2. Those that read my ebook, if you haven't read the ebook, you can contact me. The link is in the description. You can open the ebook and check out some other important factors which I put together to make the strategy work. So if you haven't read it, the link in the description for you to get the ebook. Okay, so let's open this. I said if you want to take a particular trade, all we want to see it's a good momentum, a depletion of momentum, then followed by a candlestick confirming your next trade. For example, let's say we are talking about something like this. If you have something like, oh, I'm coming, let me use this. Okay, let me use this. Sorry. If you have something like this particular candlestick now, you can see a rejection wick here, right? You can see another rejection here. Then you can see this bearish candle, this other particular one. If you want to take this trade, once this candle closes around this particular level, you enter this trade, put your what's it called? Your stop loss above this wick, then your take profit should be at least to this particular level. That's it. It doesn't have to. I want to take like 1 to 10, 1 to 50, or some people they put the stop loss and leave the take profits open. Hopefully, there's gonna be a what's it called? A trending market, and end up not be a trending market. So if you can do this, even just this 3 times, believe me, you'll be profitable. Once you take profit, your stop loss, don't touch it. Don't. That's why the majority of traders get problem. They are always moving the stop loss, always moving the take profit. And some people go to the far extent of not using the stop loss at all. How do you take such? How do you want to be profitable if you want to trade without a stop loss? Okay, let's go ahead and still check out this. Let me move this right here. Let me look for another trade. Okay, here's still another trade somewhere. Let me get this right here too. Here's another trade somewhere around here. You can see this. Let's zoom it. How do you know? If you look at this particular, okay, I think I've lost that. Okay, I can see another one here right here. If you look at here, you can see a good momentum candlestick, I'm sure everyone can see this. Then followed by a low momentum. Tell you that there is a low momentum here. Low momentum. Then followed by a bearish confirmation signal. If you are taking this particular thing because this is the confirmation signal, tell you that the bears are not ready to enter this market. If you enter a particular market, your stop loss should be above this particular level here. Then your take profit should be at least 1 to 2. I told you minimum 1 to 2 weeks reward ratio. If you can keep up to that, believe me, you'll be in profit. And when you says it, let it run. Don't be anxious. First, if you're funding your trading account, fund in such amount that you're not let me say you're not under compulsion to trade. Trade you only when you're willing to trade. Don't trade because you want to double the money. No, trade because you're seeing a good setup and you feel or you know and you're sure that. Though I know in trading nothing is for sure, but believe me, before you enter a trade, you should have at least 70% accuracy that this will definitely go against me. If you haven't seen my scorecard, you can go and check my scorecard. Those that have been my link. I recently did my scorecard where I show you my trade for the past few months. So you can still go and check it out. It wasn't all profitable, but at least you can see that the consistency is what pays a lot. By the time say make like 10 trades in maybe a week, the out of 10 trades, just maybe 5 or 6 were in profit. And you're having a risk reward of 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Definitely at the end of the day, you still be in profits. So that's the problem is. If you look at this now, you're taking this and maybe set your take profit somewhere around it because if you enter with this particular candle, that means you're entering here and stop loss is here. Then maybe your 1 to 2 should be around somewhere around this level. I can see this is a good trade. If you're still looking for another trade, let's just check if we can see that ones. Okay, this is another buy setup. You can see this. This is a good momentum to the downside. Then you have a low momentum followed by this particular one. Then this you might not really be able to take. Why? Because the confirmation candlestick and your stop loss around is already too much. You might not be able to risk this particular amount. Remember, this is one hour chart, so you can check this another one. It's always everywhere. This is another very good one. Look at around this level. You can see this something like a week. What's it called? I've actually forgotten the name of this particular candlestick. You can see this, but this shows that there's indecision in the market. Neither the bears nor the bulls are actually in control of this market. They're followed by the bulls coming in. Of course, if I've taken this, your stop loss will be below that particular week. And your take profit will be at least 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I even have put 1 to 4, it's still going to be. But at least, don't let it be above the previous high, which is here. If you're taking this particular thing, make sure your stop loss, your take profit will be at least. Don't put a stop loss above the particular high. Because remember, this is an high. And a lot of traders' eyes are already on this particular trade here. So they might want to show this particular market back. So I say when you're taking your, put your, what's it called, your take profit, let it be at the next high. Not always, don't just put it in an open space. I don't know. Some people might tell you, put it as open space. I'm telling you the way I trade my home. Remember, everything on this channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only telling you based on how I take my own trades. So if you feel it's nice for you, fine, you can. And if you think maybe you're not okay, you can still do your own proper diligence to make sure that wherever you're trading, whether a profit or in loss, the channel and every other person will not be involved in it. So please and please make sure you do your own personal diligence. But I'm only teaching based on how I trade my own market. So let me check. Let me go to other assets. Let this 1,000. Let's go to cash. Okay. Actually, this trade I'm on. Good. Let me just show you why I entered this trade. Let me open. I actually entered this trade somewhere that this should be. Okay, this is where I entered the trade. I think this particular candle here. Then I enter the trade. Then my stop loss is below this level. That's where my stop loss is. And my target is right here. Let me move the horizontal. Here's my target here. That's where my target is. So you can see that I'm not moved at all because I've already checked my stop loss. If it is my stop loss, I'm willing to lose it. And if I'm to go to my take profit, I'm still willing to lose it, to have it. So that's it. Don't be in a hurry. Don't for the account with amount you know you're not willing to lose. If you're not willing to lose a particular amount, that is when you'll be anxious. That's when you'll be comfortable. That's when your emotional ability will be at risk. So please and please, if you're taking a particular trade, make sure you take trade that you know you're comfortable with. Okay, let's go again to this. Here's another setup. Let me zoom the market so you can see it properly. You can see the momentum which I talked about. You can see the weak rejection followed by a good candlestick in our favor. If you are taking this, your stop loss will be below that week. Then your take profit should be at least this level. Remember I told you, don't put it in an empty space. It should be at the next level of high. That's somewhere around here. And remember, I can use this to table the crash and the ticks. Anyway, you're trading, it's still the same thing. The same strategy works. Let's look at this again. I saw something around there. You can see this, somewhere around here again. Here is another example. You can see low momentum here, then went up, then the weak rejection, followed by a good momentum candlestick. At the close of this candlestick, then when this green one start for me, you can enter this market, your stop loss above the week, and your take profit, you should be looking at the next low, which is this. So it should be somewhere around there, which is still more than 1 to 2. So I really don't know why most people still feel like trading is difficult. It's not difficult. Or let me just say, let me not use the word it's not difficult, but it depends on if you're consistent with it. Believe me, even without doing wasting like 2 or 3 hours, look at the chart. Just look at the chart and you see if you're confused about a particular trade, don't trade it, because most time when you see it, it's already obvious. So if you're seeing it and you're like, will it be this, will it be that, then just let the market go. Don't always force yourself on the market. Let the market show you what's gonna happen. Don't always be like, okay, it's will this, it's will that. Relax yourself. Let me see. I'm sure there's other strategies. Okay, here's another one again. I'm looking for that of crash, so it doesn't feel as if just for the tick. You can see this again. Here's a low momentum candle, followed by a good signal. You enter this, your stop loss around this level. Your take profit, here is it. These are take profits right here. I can see it. So I really don't know why most people still feel like it's difficult. Here's another one again. Maybe I told them look for crash. Here's another one. And if you wanted the boom, here is it. This way, then your stop loss here. Maybe I told you your target should be around this level. So there are a lot and a lot I can show you over and over again. That's how the bull market. So let me say, if you want to, maybe you don't feel comfortable, maybe because of the capital, you feel the 1 hour chart is too much for you, you can go to the 3 hours or the 30 minutes time frame. It's still the same thing. The same market still runs in it. See, this is the same structure. Where is the, okay? Is it right here? Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Okay, see this again. You can see the confirmation here. Then go again, and here it is. You can see over here again. You can see the confirmation signals. Like this bearish candle. See, they are all confirmation. If you have entered this trade, put your stop loss above the week. Make sure that your next target should be somewhere around here. It's still gonna give you a nice profit. So don't always make it look as if it has to be complex. You have to fill your what's it called, your chart with a lot of indicators before you become profitable. No, no, and no. And please, the fact that maybe this strategy works for you does not mean that maybe you should overtrade yourself. I tell you the fact, like most I don't take more than 3 trades a day. And if I take this 3 trades, if I do this 3 trades, maybe I'm not able to win any of them. I don't trade for that entire day. Sometimes I wait maybe like 2 or 3 days. What I do is I just go to my demo account and start placing that same trade on my demo account. And until I'm able to win at least 3 good trades as a rule, I'm not going back to my real account. That's my own structure. That's the way I built up myself. So you can still look at yourself. The fact that I'm showing you this is not going to lose. There are times when I lose like 3. Those are my friends. You can see, I'm sure you must have seen it. Where like I lose like 3 good trades as a rule. Like I'm not bothered about it because I know before I lose a particular trade, I'm already sure like even if I lose, it's not going to pay me. Like I'm not going to be affected. So I'm not always in a hurry to maybe make profits. Yes, we all know that our main aim in this market is to make profit, but don't put that in your head, because by the time you want to make profit in your head, you'll be always anxious that you just want to win it, and that's where that's what might end up winning your accounts. So I don't know. I think there's a lot and a lot. I'm seeing other ones here. Right, still here, still here. If you still check here, still here, see here. They're everywhere, like everywhere. And the best of it is when you can catch a trendy market like this. Imagine, okay, let me use this now. Imagine you end up maybe taking a trade like this. This is a low momentum. They give you this bearish candle here, then this confirms it. They enter this, and your stop loss is below this week here. Then imagine you take it down to this particular level. This is like almost 1 to 5, because remember your stop loss is not too much. Your stop loss then meeting somewhere around there. That's a good one. So then, why are you in a hurry? Just relax yourself, set your take profit. Now after the how to see it, if you're not still sure, please remember you can always drop a comment in the comment section. I will always reply to you one after the other. So don't always maybe feel like trading is not for you. You can become successful in trade, believe me. I'm assuring you, because it's something that I've tried. I've passed through a lot too. I'm sure a lot of people that started when I first started the trading journey. You might see maybe where I was and where I am. It's not the same thing. So believe me, trading actually pays your bet, your consistency, and your ability to look at it. That's what actually matters a lot. Okay, let me see other ones again. In fact, they are everywhere, everywhere and everywhere. please, if you're watching this right now, you can just go straight to your account and try to look for these particular structures. Maybe do your own back test, then go to your demo account, play this particular test. Once you see the confirmation, you can, like, I just saw one actually around here. See here again, I saw one here for crash. I remember this will be your, because this is the level of low here. So that's your take profile. I can see it right here. It came down. So it's that easy. It's not something that has to be complicating. But remember, I told you that does not mean it's 100%. But believe me, if you have at least minimum of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 reward ratio, you'll be profitable in the long run. Don't, if possible, fund the account with at least $50. And please don't overtrade. Don't use to be you guys can see, I think what I'm using is 0.5, right? Let me check. That's 0.5. You can see it right here. Where is it? See, what I'm using is 0.5. So you mustn't use maybe one standard lot, or no, use something you know you're comfortable with. Check your risk. If the amount of your risk is okay for you, you can take it, you won't be affected, then go ahead and take it. You mustn't have to trade over trade, no, because you will end up what, hurting yourself. So please, and you can see another one here. I told you I took the trade somewhere around this level when it was here. I think that this can be that I took the trade. It went in my favor, then crashed down, and I was in loss. So it hasn't hit my take profit. It hasn't hit my, what's it called, my stop loss yet. But still, I still left it. And currently now it's back again in profits. So you can still let this particular market run above this, and that is where your take profit will be. So just relax yourself. Don't always want to move your stop loss, your take profits. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I really hope this is helpful. Please remember, you can use the description to do, you can use the comment section to drop your comment. If you have maybe any question, drop it. I promise I'm going to reply to you one after the other. If you have maybe any complaint, any suggestion, feel free. Please, this is a family. I've already said it. This is a family. I'm only showing you my own way of trading it. If you have maybe your own way, you can still drop it for others to learn from. This is like a community of everybody coming together to share ideas. So please and please, this is actually what I'm currently using, and it'll be profitable. So please, you can also still do yours and let me know the outcome. Once again, thank you so much for watching this particular episode, and I'm gonna see you in our next trading style. So bye for now.